I'm coming to argue because burying us was never the answer. Every fight is a fracture. I'm coming to mend what's shattered. I'm coming to argue to unearth the love beneath resentment. Your silence is a wound. I'm coming with words as medicine. I'm coming to argue because truth deserves to be screamed. We're tangled in pain. I'm coming to unravel us. I'm coming to argue because the space between us is unbearable. Our anger is a prayer. I'm coming to listen. I'm coming to argue because the past won't stay buried. I'm coming to argue because pretending peace suffocates me. Your absence echoes. I'm coming to fill the void with truth. I'm coming to argue because love, without conflict, feels dead. I'm coming to argue because the quiet is a lie between us. I'm coming to argue not to break you but to break us free. Fighting is the only language we still speak fluently. I'm coming to argue to face the raw edges of us. I'm coming to argue because my heart refuses to forget. I'm coming to argue because the silence screams louder than words. We're ashes and fire. I'm coming to ignite the truth. I'm coming to argue to touch the love hidden under rage. Our wounds speak. I'm coming to hear their cry. I'm coming to argue because love without struggle is a lie. I'm coming to argue to unwrap the pain we wrapped in silence. I'm coming to argue because peace without truth feels hollow. Our fight is sacred. I'm coming to honor its pain. I'm coming to argue because words unsaid are the deepest wounds. I'm coming to argue because I'm still chasing the US that vanished. Our anger hides longing. I'm coming to unveil it. I'm coming to argue because the space between us is unbearable. Fighting is our last honest language. I'm coming to speak it. I'm coming to argue because silence only breeds emptiness. I'm coming to argue to wake the love beneath the dust. The fight is the map. I'm coming to find our way. I'm coming to argue because the truth can't stay buried. I'm coming to argue to shake the foundation we built on. Lies. We fight with love's shadow. I'm coming to face it. I'm coming to argue because pretending peace is worse than war. Our arguments echo a love that refuses to die. I'm coming to argue to find the words we lost. I'm coming to argue because the silence has grown monstrous. Fighting is painful, but silence is unbearable. I'm coming to argue because love isn't always gentle. I'm coming to argue to wake the sleeping truth inside us. The fight is a prayer. I'm coming to answer it. I'm coming to argue because my heart won't stop bleeding for you. I'm coming to argue to untangle the knots between us. Our anger is a river. I'm coming to swim its depths. I'm coming to argue because hiding hurts more than facing. To break the silence we both fear. Fighting is our last hope. I'm coming to hold on to it. I'm coming to argue because the truth is aching to breathe. I'm coming to argue because peace without pain isn't real. Our fight is a secret language. I'm coming to translate it. I'm coming to argue to find the lost pieces of us. I'm coming to argue because silence is the cruelest betrayal. I'm coming to argue because love is tangled in rage. I'm coming to argue to make the invisible visible. Our pain is sacred. I'm coming to honor its voice. I'm coming to argue because I refuse to lose what's left. I'm coming to argue to touch the heart beneath the anger. Fighting is our fractured love. I'm coming to heal its cracks. I'm coming to argue because silence is the deadliest wound. I'm coming to argue to find hope buried in pain. Our anger screams the truth. I'm coming to listen. I'm coming to argue because love is never quiet. I'm coming to argue to break the chains of silence. I'm coming to argue because hiding hurts more than truth. Our fight is a sacred fire. I'm coming to walk through it. I'm coming to argue because love demands honesty, even in pain. I'm coming to argue to face the ghosts we ignore. Fighting is a dance. I'm coming to learn its steps. I'm coming to argue because silence is louder than any scream. I'm coming to argue to breathe life into our dying love. Our anger is a wound. I'm coming to touch it gently. I'm coming to argue because love hides in broken words. I'm coming to argue to find the light beneath the darkness. Fighting is raw honesty. I'm coming to be honest. I am coming to argue because love demands reckoning. I'm coming to argue to break the silence between us. Our pain is a language. I'm coming to learn it. I'm coming to argue because truth is the last refuge. I'm coming to argue because love lives in the fight. Fighting is our confession. I'm coming to argue because silence is the cruelest lie. I'm coming to argue to feel the raw edges of us. I'm coming to argue because silence was never our language. Our fight is a storm. I'm coming to stand in the rain. I'm coming to argue to find the truth buried in chaos. I'm coming to argue because love's wounds need voices, not silence. The space between us screams, I'm coming to answer. I'm coming to argue to break free from this fragile peace. I'm coming to argue to burn the lies we built together. Our anger is a wildfire. I'm coming to dance with it. I'm coming to argue because pretending peace kills us softly. I'm coming to argue to breathe life into broken promises. Our fight is the last heartbeat. I am coming to listen closely. I am coming to argue because love refuses to fade quietly. I am coming to argue to shatter illusions and face raw truth. The silence screams between us. I am coming to speak. I am coming to argue because love is buried beneath the rage. I am coming to argue to uncover the cracks in our story. Our fight is a shattered mirror. I am coming to piece it back. I'm coming to argue because love needs honesty, even in pain. I'm coming to argue to ignite the embers left behind. The weight of silence crushes me. I'm coming to argue. I'm coming to argue because the truth aches to be heard. I'm coming to argue to face the ghosts we both hide. Our pain is a silent scream. I'm coming to give it voice. I'm coming to argue because the quiet kills what's alive. I'm coming to argue, to rip apart the veil of lies. Our fight is love's last stand. I'm coming to fight with you. I'm coming to argue because the truth demands a reckoning. I'm coming to argue, to make the love beneath the war. Silence is betrayal. I'm coming to break it with words. I'm coming to argue because love is tangled in rage and fear. I'm coming to argue, to peel back the layers of pain. Our fight echoes in the emptiness. I'm coming to fill it. I am coming to argue because pretending peace kills me inside. I'm coming to argue to find the truth lost in shadows. The fight is raw honesty. I'm coming to bare my soul. I'm coming to argue because silence chokes what's left alive. I'm coming to argue to touch the heart hidden beneath anger. Our pain is sacred. I'm coming to honor it fiercely. I'm coming to argue because love needs truth more than peace. I am coming to argue to shatter the fragile quiet we wear. The fight is a confession. I'm coming to speak mine. I'm coming to argue because love demands fire, not silence. I'm coming to argue, to wake the sleeping truth inside us. Our anger is a language. I'm coming to learn its words. I'm coming to argue because the quiet is unbearable. I'm coming to argue, to find hope beneath the pain. Our fight is a storm. I'm coming to weather it. I'm coming to argue because silence suffocates love's breath. I'm coming to argue to break down the walls we built. The fight is a sacred wound. I'm coming to heal it with truth. I'm coming to argue because love lives in raw honesty. I'm coming to argue to find light inside the darkness. Our pain screams louder than words. I'm coming to listen deeply. I'm coming to argue because pretending peace is a lie. I'm coming to argue to breathe fire into dying love. The fight is a prayer. I'm coming to answer it. I'm coming to argue because silence betrayed us first. I'm coming to argue, to break the chains of quiet despair. Our anger is a mirror. I'm coming to face my reflection. I'm coming to argue because love demands reckoning, not silence. I'm coming to argue, to unravel the tangled truth between us. Our fight is a secret dance. I'm coming to learn its rhythm. I'm coming to argue because the truth burns, but sets free. I'm coming to argue, to tear down walls and rebuild us. Silence is a wound. I'm coming to touch it gently. I'm coming to argue because love never dies quietly. I'm coming to argue, to speak the words we both fear. Our pain is a river. I'm coming to swim its currents. I'm coming to argue because the truth won't stay hidden. I'm coming to argue to find the pieces we lost. Our fight is a burning bridge. I'm coming to cross it again. I'm coming to argue because love is tangled in broken words. I'm coming to argue to bake the fire beneath the ashes. The silence is a lie. I'm coming to break it with truth. I'm coming to argue because pretending peace is a poison. I'm coming to argue to find hope inside the chaos. Our fight is a sacred wound. I'm coming to honor its pain. I'm coming to argue because silence kills the soul's song. I'm coming to argue to face the raw edges of us. Love burns through anger. I'm coming to feel the flames.